I think there needs to be some severe up training for cops and things of that nature, right? Because I just watched this video. I watched several videos of a woman named Imara Aaliyah Bryant, right? I seen her name in my head. I couldn't say it for some reason. Anyway, and so when I saw her first video, it was when she was in court, and I'm like upset and da 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 da. And of course, I'm personally upset because I too have stayed in jail for over 50 days for a failure to appear. So I got tight. But then again, you got to do your research before you get to flapping your gums, you know? So I went and looked up, because I was trying to figure out where she was from. Like, where could this have happened? Then, of course, I found out it was Florida, which totally fucking makes sense. So then I watched another video of her shoplifting from Target, right? And first of all, I'm looking at the dang old stuff that they accused her of shoplifting, and y'all could have just wrote that shit off. I'm not excusing her behavior, but sometimes they just be doing the most. So anyway, when she gets in the car, she starts talking about the Baker's Act. So now I got to go look that up, which the Baker's Act apparently is when you hold somebody on an involuntary 72-hour mental evaluation hold because you believe that either A, they have mental illness that's not being well taken care of, they can't take care of themselves, they are harm to themselves, they are harm to danger to others. You know, that old chestnut, right? So then I see apparently she got in trouble at the airport. So I'm like, dang, she was on a roll. So I'm putting all this together, and my only conclusion is probably the right conclusion, which is, did anybody ever consider that this baby might got multiple personality disorder? Because that girl in the courtroom was not acting. Again, I've worked with people who are mentally disabled, okay? And I know when somebody's pretending to be mentally unwell. I know when somebody's pretending to be aloof. I know when somebody's pretending to use weaponized ignorance. I know all the differences. And people in the comments are like, it's almost like it's a whole different person in the courtroom. 'Cause it is. She probably went through a state of regression from having gone into jail. You could tell from her Target video, she wasn't already all there anyway. All that back talking, people, oh, she's mouthing off and she's this, that, and the third. That's not important. Listen to what she's saying. She's saying things like she's scared to be put on a 72-hour mental evaluation hold. She's saying things like, dang, I'm going to be in jail for months. I was already in jail. Da, da, da. Like, she's petrified. Mind you, it's a petty crime. Why would she be? Well, then she probably went through a state of regression, and the personality that showed up when she was in jail is the one that was probably the strongest to get through it. And I know you wouldn't think that, but that's how it works.